Masked Singer fans, Joey here. It's time to reveal the last person we haven't done yet. That is Nessie. We've revealed everyone on this show. You can watch the other 5 contestants, including Paparazzo and all that, in the description of this video. And so I figured, man, we got a lot of clues. I'm going to warn you right now, this is going to be a longer than usual video when it comes to reveals, because I think this is the first one all season where we've got 3 weeks of clues. And there's a lot. I mean, my spreadsheet is, I don't know if you can actually see it on my screen. It's 4 pages here, or 3 pages here. So I figured let's break down the clues, go through the pitch correct audio, and tell you my guess. Oh, here's Jackie. Say hi, bud. Say hi. You saying hi? He says hi. Anyway, make sure you subscribe. Bless you. Make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get started. So, 3 week of clues. From the Decades Night to the Boy Band Night. Honestly, there's a lot of clues that we can kind of guess this guy on, and I think I did a pretty good job knocking these all up. So, let's get started with the first time we saw him 3 weeks ago. I know, it's weird. We're going to the Sweet 6 or Lucky 6 or whatever it is. So, let's read through these clues. First time we saw him, being Nessie just makes sense. I too am a gentle giant. We saw a belt buckle with a deer on it. He says, I stick my neck out for people I love, and I'm a little bit mysterious. We saw newspaper headlines. Someone said, mysterious private jet scene, conspiracy theories exposed, masked singer named Nessy, news evidence of masked monster surfaces on the Masked Singer competition, TMS news Nessie spotted. So just headlines. He says, yeah, like the Loch Ness Monster, some would call me a legend. So someone who's clearly big in music. He said he emerged from the lake holding a red, we saw him coming out of the lake with a red card with pink lips on it. He said, but I'm a pretty private guy, so unless you venture deep into the acres of my estate, you might never catch a glimpse of me. Most of my neighbors, even my mailman, don't recognize that I'm the guy with all the success. Then he held up a radio with a gold star on it, meaning this guy clearly has a gold record or something. He then showed a red horseshoe with pink towel. He said that this is his design. It allows me to live in the best of both worlds. I get the glory in solitude with my family. So someone who was probably really public at one time kind of scaled back to spend more time with his family. When Nick asked him about what it meant to be on The Masked Singer, he goes, I took a lot of time off to be with his family, but then being able to come here and be invited back to the limelight, it really feels good. Once again, someone who disappeared and slowly made their way back. Someone who wants to be private, spends time with their family. Next was the Boy Band Night, which I still haven't watched the full episode. I know, I'm probably not going to. At the beginning of his performance, a poster was shown saying top 5 songs on TV, which means this guy clearly had some big hits. He says, this is so unexpected. I never thought I'd be singing a boy band song, but look at me. I'm committed to the bit, and I love a good theme night. So someone who clearly sings by themselves, potentially with a guitar. He says, back in the height of the boy band days, music was so competitive. I was fighting these guys for TLL spots, the charts, and CD sales. But there's one boy band that kept getting in my way. NSYNC! Yeah, you could finally start dating it to when his music came out. He said, we always seem to be neck and neck. I tore it up with my heart with these boys consistently came out on top. They faced off at a celebrity golf tournament. Nessie was shown eating popcorn from a cardboard container. And he says, well, just like boy banders, I was always known for my love songs. It was the 90s / early thousands. I could see where this is going. And then lastly, the episode from this past week, the Decades Night. Once again, not a real big fan of the theming. I would like them to change that for next year. Anyway, the 80s, a decade of mullets, MTV, and camcorders. That's why I chose it. A cassette tape was seen, the Nessie says, monster hits of 1980. That was on the actual cassette. And then he held up a tiny boombox. He said, back then you blast a love song from a boombox outside your crush's bedroom window just to let them know how you feel, referring to the movie. Yes, we know. I think we know that movie. We saw a photograph of a band and buzzing bumblebees. He says, when talking about REO Speedwagon. He says, I got to even open for them. Their music taught me how to put lyrics to the feelings of love, something I've become known for my career. God only knows how many times couples walk down the aisles to my song. So clearly he's got some big love songs that people get married to. Then we had some visual clues, a treadmill with a figurine of a snowman and a red hat and a scarf. So clearly this guy has either done music for a Christmas movie or put out Christmas albums. It's a lot of clues to answer clues from, but let's do the pitch correct audio. I'm going to take the audio that they gave us in the clue package, which for those who don't know is the real celebrity speaking, but Fox is smart. They're saying, you know what, we can't let them hear the real voice. If we do, people are going to recognize it. So they take the audio, they slow it down, or they speed it up, they pitch it down, pitch it up, whatever it is, to make them sound like an alien. And they do it. They do a good job with that. But you know me, I'm your guy, okay? I'm an executive audio producer out of New York City, where it's my job to make audio sound good. In the case of The Masked Singer, it's pitch correcting it. So I'm going to do just that for you. Take a listen.
Becoming Nessie just makes sense. I too am a gentle giant.
Becoming Nessie just makes sense. I too am a gentle giant. I stick my neck out for the people I love. And I'm a little bit mysterious. Yeah, like that Loch Ness Monster, some would call me a legend. But I'm a pretty private guy, so unless you venture deep into the acres of my estate, you might never catch a glimpse of me. Most of my neighbors and even my mailman don't realize that I'm that guy with all the success. But this elusiveness is by my design. It allows me to live the best of both worlds. I get the glory and the solitude of my family. So now, as Nessie, I'm coming out of hiding to rock this stage with a classic. I hope I got this competition on lock.
Are you going to say Edwin McCain? Because if you are right. Ding, 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 ding. Why don't I have a golden ear mask, right? A golden ear trophy, sorry. You know what I'm trying to say here. Let's go ahead and compare the pitch correct audio to him speaking, and then him singing and Nessie singing. And you tell me, are they the same?
Becoming Nessie just makes sense. I too am a gentle giant. I stick my neck out for the people I love, and I'm a little bit mysterious. Yeah, like that Loch Ness Monster, some would call me a legend. But I'm a pretty private guy, so unless you venture deep into the acres of my estate, you might never catch a glimpse of me. Most of my neighbors and even my mailman don't realize that I'm that guy with all the success. But this elusiveness is by my design. It allows me to live the best of both worlds. I get the glory and the solitude of my family. So now, as Nessie, I'm coming out of hiding to rock this stage with a classic. I hope I got this competition on lock.
Are you going to say Edwin McCain? Because if you are right. Ding, 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 ding. Why don't I have a golden ear mask, right? A golden ear trophy, sorry. You know what I'm trying to say here. Let's go ahead and compare the pitch correct audio to him speaking, and then him singing and Nessie singing. And you tell me, are they the same?
Becoming Nessie just makes sense. I too am a gentle giant. I stick my neck out for the people I love, and I'm a little bit mysterious. Yeah, like that Loch Ness Monster, some would call me a legend. But I'm a pretty private guy, so unless you venture deep into the acres of my estate, you might never catch a glimpse of me. Most of my neighbors and even my mailman don't realize that I'm that guy with all the success. But this elusiveness is by my design. It allows me to live the best of both worlds. I get the glory and the solitude of my family. So now, as Nessie, I'm coming out of hiding to rock this stage with a classic. I hope I got this competition on lock.
Are you going to say Edwin McCain? Because if you are right. Ding, 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 ding. Why don't I have a golden ear mask, right? A golden ear trophy, sorry. You know what I'm trying to say here. Let's go ahead and compare the pitch correct audio to him speaking, and then him singing and Nessie singing. And you tell me, are they the same?
But I'm a pretty private guy, so unless you venture deep into the acres of my estate.
And it's the reason why I don't have a bus driver now. I just knew I could never replace this guy.
Come crashing through your door. Baby, I can't fight this. Feel my breath.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have a winner. But let's go ahead and answer the clues. There's a lot of clues to answer. Let's see if we could kind of go through this. He talks about him being a gentle giant. We saw a deer, a gold deer. He owns his own management company for land, which is based in South Carolina. And it's all about sustainable ways. So it kind of works out. He has an album in 1991 that was called Nomadic Logic, which does kind of work out for that. Logic, which works out for that clue. He had a red card with pink lips on it. He's got a song called The Kiss, and he's best known for his love songs, I'll Be, and I Could Never Ask for More. So I want you to keep those song titles in mind as we're going through these clues. He talked about being a private guy until he ventured deep into his state. Yeah, he pulled back a lot to be with his family. And he is very private. To the point to where when you start Googling him on YouTube, you don't find many videos because this guy does not go out and do much these days. He wants to be home with his kids, and I get that. He held up a gold star with a radio. Once again, he's got a lot of hits, okay? He's got, first of all, there's a song called Star, or Radio Star from 2001. Then he's got the album Misguided Roses, 1997, Messenger, 1999. There's a lot of big albums and songs that can all work together. We saw the Red Horseshoe, which usually is something that refers to luck. His 2025 album, that's right, recently is called Lucky. Horseshoe, luck, good luck, kind of works out. Once again, asking about the family, taking time off. We do know he took a lot of time off with his wife and his 3 children. Next episode was Boy Band Night, which was perfect because, yes, when it comes to the competition, yes, his songs, they were definitely fighting out on TRL between NSYNC and things like that. Top 5 songs on TV. Well, I'll Be was featured in the season finale of Dawson's Creek in season 1, which actually launched his music to be even bigger because that song really took off. We do know that Edwin and NSYNC were together on TRL, where they were both at least featured, maybe not on the same exact, they were on the same exact episode. That they were. So that works out there. When it comes to the popcorn, he's got a song called Popcorn Box, 2003, so that kind of works right there. Then he talks about, he's known for his love songs, I'll Be the Biggest song, and then I Could Not Ask for More. Both big love songs. He's got a lot. Which answers another clue, talking about, the next episode, Decades Night, people walking down the aisle. Yes. It's true. Not me, though. We walked down with Ed Sheeran, Tennessee. 10 years ago, by the way. This September, 10 years. Oh my gosh, where did the time go? I've been married longer than I've been doing Masked Singer videos, for those asking. I think that's right? We're season 13. It's what, 8 years? Yeah. Isn't that crazy? I know. Anyway, we saw the photograph of the band and Buzzing Bees. Once again, biggest song, I'll Be. You know this song. If you don't know this song, please Google it. It's a good song. It really is a good song. He talked about REO Speedwagon and opening for them. Yes, he did just that. He's also known for his love songs. And then visual clues. The treadmill refers to the song Walk With You. And then in 2019, he had his own Christmas album, Merry Christmas Baby. And there you guys go. I think we did it, right? I think we answered all the clues. I'm sure there's some that I missed. I'm actually probably 100% sure. So did I miss any? Let me know in the comment section. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.